So if you do any purchasing on behalf of your organization, you will at some stage have to negotiate with a salesperson. Negotiation is a topic close to my heart. I've done a lot of sales, I've done a lot of buying. My name is James Kennedy. I'm from procurementexpress.com. We help hundreds of companies spend billions of dollars each year. And in these videos, I'm giving you a few tips on how to improve your procurement. So let's get started with negotiation. So here are my favorite tips. You may have done a lot of buying in the past. Maybe you'll learn something new here. Maybe you're brand new, in which case, there have been books and books written about negotiation, but you probably don't have time to read those books. So let's just get started with 5 things you can do today to make your negotiation better. So let's start with the basics. Before you start any negotiation, you need a BATNA. I didn't say Batman, I mean BATNA. Best alternative to a negotiated agreement. You never want to go into a negotiation absolutely needing to buy that product or service. You should always think about how you can achieve the same benefit either with another supplier, and simply said, get other quotes from other suppliers, or maybe think about how you could do without this particular product at all. Whatever that is though, you have to know what your red lines are. You have to know what it's worth to you really before you go in, so you don't feel compelled to complete any deal. So as Theresa May says, a no deal is better than a bad deal. So make sure you know what your BATNA is, your alternative to going ahead. After that, don't be afraid to be outrageous. If you're familiar with the price of the product, don't be afraid to go in hard with a hard discount. It anchors the conversation. So ask straight away. If you know something's worth $100, go in asking for $50. Why not? You've nothing to lose. Salespeople are familiar with bargaining. You don't have to feel embarrassed about it. If that doesn't work out and people are being a little bit funny with you for being so outrageous, you can always use my next tip, which is just to ask people for a counter. So if you've been a bit too outrageous and people are getting shirty with you, just say, hey, I'm just negotiating. Give me your counter. What's your best counter? It doesn't matter that their counter will be quite high, because you've anchored the conversation at a lower price. It makes it easier for you to get a better ultimate price. Another advanced tip is don't deal with salespeople. Deal with their managers or the owners if that's possible. Managers and owners oftentimes have access to better discounts. They can do more for you than the first person you're going to talk to in a sales organization. So why deal with the monkey? Let's deal with the organ grinder. Finally, my favorite tip is don't say too much. Use the power of silence. Explain the minimum about what you can about what you're looking for, and let the salespeople fill the silence. Believe me, they will use this technique on you in order to get you to commit. So don't be afraid to sit there, just enjoy that golden sign of silence for long enough. Whoever speaks first loses. So just shut up, sit there, and you'll get the best price at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that salesperson will talk themselves down in price and add extra things in to kill the silence. So just let them do it. So in summary, my 5 tips for being a better negotiator today is know what your BATNA is, best alternatives to negotiated agreement, be outrageous, ask for a counter, talk to the manager, and use the power of silence. And for more tips and advice on how to be a better negotiator, visit our blog, procurementexpress.com/blog. There's a link on the screen now where we have some more advice for you to use.